Hey guys. So, most of you know, if you know me on a personal basis or whatever, you'll know that my two best friends of all time are Jess Phillips and Chanelle Flynn. And I just wanted to make them a little surprise because they've both been pretty down lately. You know, it's been a hard time for both of them, and I just wanted to make this to remind them that, I love you guys. You guys are my life. And I know times get hard, and I know things can get to you, but you guys know that I'm always here for you. And that, no matter what happens, I'm always phone call, Skype call, Uvu call, Facebook message, wall post, ask, whatever, away. I guess I'll start off with Jess. Where do I even begin? We, dated, and that didn't really work out, which is fine, and I don't know. Yeah. You and Chanelle both are amazing. You are so beautiful. And you're talented. You're funny. You're caring. You're sweet. You're so warm-hearted. And some of this crap that you've been put through and, with all these people just bashing you constantly just kills me inside. And I don't like it. And you know that I don't. And I wish that I could sit there and I could just take it all away from you. Because if I could, I would in an instant. It hurts me seeing you hurt so bad. And, I really wish that people appreciated you more. And I wish people would see the Jess that I see. The one who calls me on UFO and talks about the most random sexual things you could ever possibly think of. The Jess who lets me blow up her phone with 143 messages when she won't wake up. That's the Jess that I know and love. But there's also, the Jess that she doesn't really like letting people know she's not okay. But you know what? I love that Jess too. Because when you love someone, you love every inch of them. Flaws and all. And that's, how I feel about you. And I guess you should just know that I do love you with all my heart. And, I know we've had our rough patches and things aren't always easy. And sometimes, we both kind of butt heads and want to give up, But you're my rock. You're my strength. You're one of my reasons for waking up in the morning and going to bed at night and looking forward to the next day. And I couldn't even think of the words to explain to you how much you mean to me. I mean, as I said, you are my life. You really are. You are the greatest, best friend that anyone could ever ask for, and I love you so much. And I know, people sometimes underappreciate you and shit, but all that matters is that I love you, and Chanelle loves you, and Jordan loves you, and the people who matter most love you, and that's all that should matter. Don't let these stupid petty bitches who want to sit there and talk shit about you get to you. I know what it's like, and I know it's hard, but you've just got to keep your head up in the clouds, where you're safe and comfortable. I'm always going to be here no matter what. I love you, and I hope this makes you smile. Okay. Chanelle, I hope you got the box of tissues. God, I don't even know where to begin with you. You're my fucking, oh my God, you're more than my best friend. You're my fucking sister. You're like the soulmate that, you're meant to have in your life, but not as a girlfriend or whatever. I mean, you know things about me that nobody else knows. Not even my mom. I tell you everything. But you know, you've been there through everything and anything. And I love you more than words can explain. I love you more than all the cells in my body, blood cells, whatever. You know, every bone of my body aches. Every, you know, everything, a part of me is in you. And I can't find the words to explain to you how much you do mean to me. Because no matter how hard I try or how many, you know, metaphors or whatever I come up with to try to explain to you how much you mean to me, it still won't be enough. You know, and I know how you feel. I know how hard things get. I know how worthless you feel sometimes. And I know that a lot of the time you don't want to breathe. You don't want to be here. You hate everything. And shit is just terrible for you. I know. Trust me. You know I know. And you know the same thing that I told Jess. You know I would take it away in a heartbeat if I could. Because, you know, I don't like seeing you hurt because it hurts me. It fucking kills me to have to sit there and watch you fall apart because, you know, somebody did something stupid or somebody said something to hurt your feelings. And I can't fix it. But what I can do is pick up the pieces and try to put it back together and make you feel okay again. I know I'll never be able to completely fix everything all the time. I know I won't be able to take away all the pain and all the bad memories. But what I do know is that I love you more than life itself. I love you, you know, more than you could ever know. And I'll always be there to try and help tape and super glue whatever the pieces back. You know, when somebody breaks your heart or when somebody, you know, talks shit. Despite how many fights we get in, despite how many times I get mad at you and we stop talking because something you did, or despite how many girls we fight over, it doesn't matter because you are my sister. You seriously are my sister. We may not be related by blood, but, you know, you're definitely family. I mean, you fap to the thought of my mother, which is kind of weird, but, you know. Yeah. But you just need to remember that you are beautiful. You are strong. You are independent. You are sweet. You are extremely loving. You're so warm-hearted. And you're just a wholesome, good person. You know? And I know there are things that you're not proud of that you have done. And I know that are things that you wish you could take back and just forget. But if that were possible, if you could take back all the bad things in your life and you could forget all the bad things, you wouldn't be who you are today. And quite frankly, there are quite a few people who love who Chanelle is today. And I know I'm definitely, like, number one. You know? You and Jess are so irreplaceable, and I don't think you guys know. I don't think you guys know how many times you've saved me from either, you know, relapsing or just taking it all away and ending it all. I mean, you both were there through, God, everything that I've ever been through. You know, all the bad, all the good, all the laughs, all the tears, all that shit. I mean, some of my best memories are with you two. Some of the fucked up inside jokes we have. You know, you two know every deep, dark secret about me, and there's nothing I can hold back between you two. You two know me better than I know myself, and I think that's why we're so close with each other. And I wouldn't give up the world for you. Either of you. I wouldn't trade you in for Justin Bieber. I wouldn't trade you in for sex, whatever I wanted it, for the rest of my life. I wouldn't trade you in for my friggin', like, all three of our weights combined in chocolate. You know? Like, I don't know. Like, I just love you guys so much. And, this video was not meant to make you cry. I promise that, although knowing you two, you probably will. This video was to remind you of how beautiful and strong you are, and how amazing you are, and how much you mean to me and everybody else. And that no matter how many things you go through, and how many people bring you down, or hurt you, or anything, I'm always going to be here. And there are other people who do love you. And I just want you guys to remember that, it has to rain before the rainbow can come out. I don't know, whatever. I don't fucking know what the thing is. You know what I mean. Anyway, I better wrap this up because this is it's about 11 minutes long. And I don't want you guys sobbing like little babies. Pussies. Jeez. Anyway, yeah. So, I hope you guys like this. Yeah. I love you both so much. I think I've said this about 1,000,000 times. Maybe, just maybe, you won't forget it this time. So, keep smiling. If you ever need me, I'm here. Call me, text me, whatever. I think Chanel's blowing up my iPod right now. Whoops. Alright. I love you guys. I hope this makes you smile. Bye.